Cooperation and mutual support is vital for the water service sector of the Danube region. With its 80 million people in 19 nations and vast differences in legislation, regulation, infrastructure and finances. We launched a program to support smart policies, strong utilities and sustainable water and sanitation services everywhere in the region. The Danube Water Program.
That the Ministry of Finance has been supporting the Danube Water Program since its inception many years ago.
The spirit of the program was really to offer a platform for stakeholders that would not typically have been talking with each other to get together and discuss sector issues in the Danube region. And so that's how many of the initiatives around capacity building, around benchmarking, that the Danube Water Program is now supporting were initially born.
A particular added value of the program are the analytical and advisory services for the water sector in the region. These have allowed to have informed discussions with water sector decision makers on the challenges and necessary reform agendas, which in turn led to leveraging significant new investment programs in the water sector to make a real difference for the population and communities in the region.
Maintaining, monitoring and managing the good qualitative and quantitative state of surface and groundwater, as well as establishing and maintaining of adequate sanitary protection zones for public water supply system is difficult enough. By exchanging the experience, being part of regional-wide capacity building network is really useful.
What the Danube Water Program does for individual utilities can be easily explained. You do not have to reinvent the wheel every time you face a problem. As a part of the knowledge-sharing community, you have access to vital information. The Danube Learning Partnership is your gateway to continuous improving cycles. Join to improve without having to go it alone.
Participating utilities have successfully invested to save up to 35% of their energy use. Dozens of companies have developed their business plans during their participation. Others have developed utility asset registers. For utilities of every size, everywhere, the only excuse not to join is you are already on board.
And you need to compare your data on the regional and on a wider international level to understand where you are now, where you would like to be, and how to get there. In all these respects which I have just mentioned, the Danube Water Program has been enormously helpful.
The Danube Water Program and its protagonists are amazing networkers and community builders. Their Voice of the Danube website has become the place to go to for all kinds of information and exchange, and the Danube Water Conference has become a must attend for everybody with a stake in the water and sanitation sector. It is all about getting together, getting smarter, and getting things done.
We will keep building partnerships with regional, national and local stakeholders.
We teamed up with the Danube Water Program to join our forces and to organize targeted capacity building and knowledge exchange events, focusing on specific issues that are out of the scope but need to be tackled at regional level. Now, based on the high number and positive feedback of the participants and interested people, we consider the cooperation with the Danube Water Program highly beneficial, and we are ready to continue the joint activities and address additional challenges.
This program has produced very convincing successes, and it is now entering into its phase 4. It will help utilities everywhere in the region to deal with the growing challenges of climate change, rising energy costs, political changes, and preserving a healthy environment.
It is of utmost importance to build a resilient and water-secure future for all. And in that respect, we are happy to continue to support the Danube Water Programme also in the future, dedicated to fostering water security and resilient recovery in the Danube region.